This is spankly new, like Friday new. And I don't know anybody else that's got this. Literally, this is directly from a 1 hour and 20-minute marathon conversation I had with somebody at Amazon who helps. And this is all very brand new intel, all right? So some of this that I'm going to share with you will not be on the recording. So this is one of the not on the recording things, all right? So some of it will be, but as you're going to see, I can't put it all on because I don't want it out in the public domain, all right? So if you're watching the recording, I don't know what to say to you. Maybe ask somebody in the Facebook group, PM them, and they may help you out getting you the extra information, all right? Here's the problem. It is, without a doubt, getting harder and harder to get your products ungated on Amazon, without a shadow of a doubt. Amazon has tightened the noose, and unless everything is perfect, you simply will not get ungated, particularly for the two sexy categories, which is ingestibles and topicals, all right? But Amazon, of course, does not tell us what their definition of perfect is. And herein lies a big part of the frustration with Amazon. We don't get to know what their definition of everything perfect is. We have to do our own figuring out by trial and error. And that is frustrating, time consuming, and expensive to do. Unless, of course, you just happen to know a young lady called Brooke, who works at Amazon, who I spoke to the other day at length about getting products ungated. Now, it goes without saying that you must have all your ducks in a row. I mean, Kate Ingham has belabored this, and you really must have that set up. Don't even try to get ungated until you've got your ducks in a row. I would also say be very mindful, wary even, of trying to get ungated with a Chinese supplier. In fact, any overseas supplier. It's much, much better to use a domestic supplier, get ungated, and then move to a overseas supplier, all right? That's the much better strategy. You will be making your life much more difficult than it needs to be by trying to get ungated with a overseas supplier, and you will struggle as a result of that. And struggling, why bother? You can be up and running in no time if you just follow instructions. All right, so that was then, but now, new information. Your images really, really matter, all right? Massively matter. Mick Kelly from GoMibby has been doing a fan-bloody-tastic job of doing all the images, including my images, by the way, for our own Amazon businesses, and he's done a wonderful job of them. But this is brand new information, what Mick wouldn't have seen either, although we did have a conversation over the weekend about images, so at least he's clued in about it now. So that is a Mick image that's been done for one of the things that we are doing, all right? And it's a nice image, but because we had a graphic designer alter that image to make it pop more, to tidy it up more, to add the shadow underneath it, and to do all those other things that we normally do with our Amazon images, Amazon rejected it. Amazon rejected it. And I, when that happened, spoke to Brooke, and she ran me through why that happened. And it's because Amazon only wants original images now, original images. So we had to resubmit our listing with these images that were taken on, I think it was like an iPhone or something like that. But what they want is, they want to see your product from all sides, so top, bottom, left, right, front, back. They want all the different sides of your product, and they are the images that you use to get ungated. Do not doctor them at all. Make them look like you've just taken images of your product. That's what's getting ungated. If you use traditional images that we would normally use to make more sales on Amazon, aka traditional MIC images, which are freaking awesome for making more sales on Amazon, you will not get ungated. Your application will get rejected, without a doubt. So to begin with, instead, when you speak to Mick now, ask Mick to give you what I've just told you. So top, bottom, front, back, left, right, all of the images undoctored. You can see these are very undoctored. We haven't removed the background and that kind of stuff. They just look like the images. And that is what you will use to get yourself ungated, all right? Otherwise, you will get yourself in trouble. You'll wonder what the hell is happening. Amazon won't tell you what's wrong, but I will, and that's what the problem is, all right? So anytime you're doing it now, that's what you got to do. Anybody who doesn't know who Mick is, just go into our Facebook group and you will find Mick, all right? All right, so what do you think of that? Is that cool? That's brand spankly new, by the way, and it took me forever to get that, because nobody tells you anything. Nobody tells you anything. It's just like this crazy magic black box we've got to figure out, and we figure it out by hitting it with a hammer until something moves in the way we want it to move, and that's just bogus. So instead, here's how you do it. Just do this. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.